Anyone yet? Hello, D-Ban. Hi. We're doing some Wednesday walking. I just got done the gym, and I usually stop by this park and just walk around for a little bit. Hello, Brian Sanchez. How are you? How are you, Brian Sanchez? How's everyone's Wednesday going? Ugh. Everyone watching, you should all come to Crypt Video Rentals this weekend in Croydon, PA, at the Neshaminy Creek Brewery, if you're local. I got some fun stuff planned for there. It's going to be a good time. Hey, Tony, you were the best part of The Dark Knight Rises. Oh, thank you. Thank you. A lot of releases this week. Not really. I mean, I guess. I did live stream yesterday. There was an episode on Monday. Next Monday's episode is now available on Patreon. I got lucky lately. There were a few episodes that were only a little bit over an hour. We didn't go as long as we usually do. So I was able to get some out. I got 2 Patreon videos I need to edit. And then I got to write the second Just Like the Movie video for this month. The first one comes out tomorrow, which is available now on Patreon for the Bram Stoker's Dracula Sega CD game, which is a lot of fun. Well, not the game. The video is a lot of fun. And then I also have to watch the Scream 3 work print cut of the film and do a breakdown of what was different in the Scream 3 work print. Hello, Jada Rose. Yeah, this month is off to a good start. We got some good stuff coming. And I'm glad my plan of slowing down the workouts and putting more content on the channel is paying off, because it got rough there for a bit, only doing podcast content. So, that's good. Yeah, just having a fun walk. Fun post-workout walk. And I think tonight I'm going to be back on here and I'm going to finish The Quarry tonight. Do you have a Halloween film review planned? Yes, it's up now on Patreon. And it will be up Monday. It is What is the Worst 4th Halloween movie, which of course is Halloween 5, because that's 4th in its continuity. Halloween Resurrection, which is 4th in that continuity. And Halloween Ends. Those are all part 4s. Thank you, the White Trash Jedi. I am a sexy motherfucker. I'm annoyed with Salem's Lot. I had planned the last 2 years to do what is the best Salem's Lot video after the new one came out. And I wanted to know when it was coming out. I was going to read the book and watch all the movies. So the original, there's a sequel to the original, the made-for-TV one and the new one. But they kept delaying the movie. And by the time they announced it, I just didn't have time. But Movie Dumpster is going to be covering a lot of the Salem's Lot stuff. Hello, Doug. Andrew, sup, Unk? Have a fucking day. Thank you. Yep. This is the last year we're doing that type of review for Halloween. where we compare multiple entries in the franchise, but the number and their continuity. Next year, it will be Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers, theatrical versus producer's cut. So that's going to be fun. And the year after that, we'll probably do Rob Zombie's Halloween 1. And then I would have reviewed them all. Probably wondering where the first review is for the very first movie. That is on Mint Salad's channel. No, you don't need to watch Curse of Michael Myers again. You're good. I watched it too much. Well, unfortunately, I already reviewed all the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. The weather, it's a little all over the place. It's nice and breezy, but sometimes it's a little too cold, and it's been very humid. Yeah, so I guess it keeps switching between humid and just straight up chilly. Kit Kats, hey, Tony Macaroni, hello, how are you? Man, I almost don't want to see Joker 2. Like, I just really don't want to see it. How did you make that Tony Halloween mask? I did not. A gentleman by the name of JSomeNoun on Instagram, he made it. He made a bunch of the duct tape cardboard characters we have, and he made me that mask last year. I actually got to meet him in Boston earlier this year, which was awesome because he had been a long-time fan. We got to hang out. I did not finish Terminator Zero yet. I've been real busy since that stream. I didn't even start Penguin. I wanna watch The Batman again. The problem with that movie, like, I like The Batman. It's just too long. Like, I can't get through it in one sitting. I've only been able to do it twice. When I saw it in the theaters and when we did the commentary track. Every other time I've watched that movie, I have to take a break. There's absolutely no reason it needed to be as long as it was. And just editing could have trimmed it down. But I like everything in that movie, usually. And the Penguin was one of my favorite things. So I'm excited to watch the show. I am pumped for that. Ugh. Still trying to figure out the Godzilla channel situation. But whenever we have that back up and running, then we will get to 98 at some point. Hi. What's coming out this month, guys? What do you guys want me to check out? I got to do VHS Beyond. That will go in the live wrap-up, obviously. But yeah, let me know what you guys want me to check out. Still need to see Terrifier 2. I'm so fucking terrible. I need to see Terrifier 2. Smile 2, yes. That is definitely going on the list. That actress is such a babe. I'm so glad she's in that one. So I will definitely be putting that on the list. Smile 1 was fun. I went into that not knowing what to expect, and I liked it. And on Patreon, there's a commentary track with me and Cecil from Good Bad Flicks for Smile. Oh yeah, Forest Hills. I've been talking to the guy who made that. He wants me to do a reaction to the trailer. I keep forgetting. I gotta do that. Venom 3. I'm gonna hold off on Venom 3 and Craven, because I decided after Madam Web, I think Monica and I are gonna do a big what is the worst Sony Spider-Man spinoff. So the Venom trilogy, Morbius, which we already have a full review of, Madam Web, which I covered on a wrap-up, but we'll go into more detail, and Kraven the Hunter. So Kraven the Hunter will be fun. A character I always wanted to see live action on the big screen. And when I say that, I mean that I wanted to see him live action on the big screen fighting Spider-Man. Not fighting the Rhino by himself. You don't watch new movies, just reviews on YouTube. Nosferatu looks like it could be good. I do like Robert Eggers, and I like Nosferatu, and I like Dracula. Thank you, M. Waterhouse 1984. Thank you for stopping by. Kato Lake looks good, produced by M. Night, though. I don't know. Between his daughter's movie and Trap, I think we're going on M. Night for a bit. I think I can take an M. Night break. You want to see? Ooh, looks nice here. I did not find the Bram Stoker's The Mummy movie. You're gonna see the re-release of The Shining. That's cool. I do like The Shining. You got the Shinin' Boy. I like to talk about John Carter. I want to read some of the original stories before I did that. Also, talking about tapes, I'm thinking of, I've already started doing it and no one has noticed. So I think I'll be fine. I'm obviously going to keep the theme song and the playlist for when we review older movies. But I'm thinking of just dropping the talking about tapes name for now. Just because the two different types of episodes are basically the same thing. We did talking about tapes because we were like, oh, we'll just talk about retro stuff. But then I was like, I don't really want to do that. So that's why we did talk about tapes, the Hack Movie Show. But it's all the same show, really. So I'm kind of retiring labeling things. Jesus Christ, there's a million dragonflies around me. I think I might retire saying, like, talking about tapes in the episode. I'll keep the theme song if it's an older movie, and the intro if it's an older movie. And again, I will update the talking about tape playlist if you only like old movie reviews. But yeah, overall, I just don't think we need it anymore, to be honest. And I've been labeling all the episodes Hacked Movies recently, and no one's caught on. So I don't think anyone's really going to miss it. It doesn't really matter. It's still the same show. I've been thinking about it for a while. It's just something I held on to, but I didn't really need to. It should have just been called Hack Movies Podcast from the beginning. I know there were talks early on to just like call everything talking about tapes, but then I would have just been tied to old shit, and I wouldn't have liked that. It's Boys Month. Thank you very much. That last Boys Month was rough. that was a rough. Financially, Boys Month was rough. You don't have to, but if you feel like leaving a super chat on this stream, just go ahead. Boys Month could have done better. And it's the same theme song for both intros. It's just one intro has retro stuff and the lyrics are in it, and the other doesn't. But I'll keep all that. It's just, I was looking up like search terms, and way more people search Hack the Movies than even talking about tapes. So I think I'm going to go back and retitle a lot of old episodes talking about tapes. But it doesn't really change anything. It's just the title on the video. Oh, thanks, Ryan Underwood. It's just the title on the video, and that's it. And I just won't say talking about tapes in the beginning. I don't think anyone would care. Then again, we live in a world where people got pissed when the color of Nostalgia Critic's wall changed behind him. So who knows? Who knows? Like I said, I've been subtly doing it, and no one's noticed. No. Not everyone is here for all the vids. If they were, Boys Month would have done better. Although it is funny, the all-female birthday episode, the Charlie's Angels episode, it is funny if you look at the retention. Like, a few minutes in, when the audience realizes it's only women talking, the retention just drops. They're like, alright, we're out. What do you guys want to see on the channel for the rest of the year and the upcoming year in terms of solo content? I want to do more TV cuts and work prints. It's just a lot of them are hard to come by And I could get a ton of TV cuts of movies. It's just, I don't want every video to be, they cut out the cursing. Like, I want there to be something about it, which is why it's hard to do those sometimes. And I have a few that I just need to find time to go through. But the Scream 3 work print, I think, is pretty cool. I watched the beginning, and it actually sets up the voice changer way earlier in the film. You just play the Friday the 13th Vince. You just can't listen to a bunch of women talk for an hour. My name is Buck, and I'm here to party. You know, the Scream 7 movie might be fine by itself. Kevin Williamson's directing. I don't know. He wrote that movie Sick, which was awful. So, it's a mixed bag there. I like Nev Camelback. The movie itself might work, just by itself. But knowing the backstory of it and what we're missing out on and the controversy, is that going to color people's viewing of the film? I don't know. It's not really a bad Scream, to be honest. As long as it's poking fun of what is currently happening in horror genres and franchises, it should be fine. I just don't know if enough new things have happened yet for them to justify another movie so soon, but we'll see. I do think Spyglass was a little too hasty. Well, like, if I remember right, they didn't really fire her. I don't think she was contracted for a 7. They just chose not to renew the contract, I think. If I remember right. I could be wrong. But I know the original director dropped out because he had to change the whole script had to change. It's like, well, it's a completely different movie now. In a violent nature. We covered that on the wrap up, and the clipped review will be on this channel in a few days. So look out for that. It is humid. I have not covered Kentucky Fried Movie. I haven't seen that since high school. What was that? Oh, my headphones turned off. I guess I wasn't playing any audio. My headphones were like, all right, we're out. No, it was just a busy road next to the park. I'm walking back to my car. I just did a whole lap. I don't do much cardio, which is probably why I haven't lost too much weight. I have been going up and down in weight, but it's like a healthy going up and down in weight. It's not like I'm a fat ass. I just been mostly focused on lifting and gaining muscle. And they say like doing like lifting and like intense cardio can like mess up one or the other. So after my workout, I just come here and I go for a light walk through this park. My favorite comedy of all time is Young Frankenstein. That one just fires on all cylinders for me. Yeah, Ryan, I was like studying it and listening to people talk about it. Like, apparently you're supposed to space out lifting and cardio by like hours because it like screws up recovery or something. But I don't know. What do I know? I've been fat for like 15 years, so don't listen to me. Which battery I have? Well, before I get to my car, I could probably just sit on a bench and chat with you guys for a bit before I go home. Let's do that. Is that what you guys want? Want some bench chatting after the walking? I kind of am struggling to think of comedies. This is a little rough. Although, Bottoms was really funny. I really enjoyed Bottoms. There's got to be a few. The Daddy's Home movies are fun. Hashtag bench chat. That makes sense, Ryan. Like I said, you would probably know more than me. All right. Oh, we're on the bench. We are on the bench. All right, so ask any questions you want. I'll only be answering $50 super chat questions. That was a joke. Shut up, Rob K. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. Ugh. It looks like it's gonna rain at some point. Ryan, that's rough. I don't even think I ever got that bad, so good on you. Yeah, I've been, although today I forgot to wear the friggin' thing, so I didn't really count today. But yeah, I like pigged out a few weeks back, so I'm like, I gotta get stricter on calorie counting to make up for, all this stuff. Thank you, Ryan Underwood. I'm doing my best. I got Let's Hear It for the Boy stuck in my head from Footloose. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's hear it for my man. Jesus Christ, Sean. If he wants to. If he wants something to plug, he's always more than welcome to be on the show. I haven't thought of anything for him to be on. We kind of covered a lot of things I want to talk to him about, so. Are you going to play the new retro 8-bit Rocky Horror Picture game made by the same? Yeah, I know the guy making that game. I saw him post about it. Sam. I haven't seen him in a few years. But yeah, I would definitely check that out. I like Rocky Horror and I like Sam's stuff, so it seems like it's up my alley. Yeah, it was just announced by Freak Zone Games. Oh. Oh, freaking gnats everywhere. Ah, they're in my eyes. Ooh, all right. I'm getting bit by gnats, so I think I'm gonna head home. And yeah, tonight I will be live streaming The Quarry. So check back there. And thank you guys for joining me on my Wednesday walk. Goodbye.